Hello, Boils and Ghouls. Welcome back to the attic. I'm Shadow Oracle, and this is my attic. So, it's been a hot minute, huh? It's been a while. Not really. So, I've got the Palo Santo burning over here in the corner. I've got my selenite tower. I've got my rose quartz. I've got my citrine. And today, what we're going to be doing for our reading is we are going to be going in and finding out what is it that you can do right now to attract more abundance into your life. First off, we're going to start with our honorable mentions. Firstly, and most importantly, thank you to our frontline workers, doctors, nurses, janitors, grocery store clerks, gas station workers. Thank you so much for everything that you do to keep our world running every day. Secondly, thank you to the subscribers. Thank you for coming back. I really appreciate you following me and keeping up with my content. And lastly is for you who just stumbled upon this video. Hi, I'm Shadow Oracle. This is my attic. And stick around if you like to watch any sort of spiritual content or tarot pick-a-card readings, because that's what we do here. So, pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are your piles you can choose from. Connect with your higher self, connect with your guides, take a few deep mindful breaths, do what you need to do, and I'll see you at your pile. Hey, group 1, how's it going? So, let's take a look at what you can do right now to bring more abundance into your life. Starting with your tarot. Okay, so what I see here is Hanged Man in reverse. Something that you can do to bring more abundance into your life right now. Honestly, look at things from a different perspective. Try and look at things from a different angle or from a different light. Try and look at things from somebody else's perspective. Because what is garbage to you is gold to someone else. And I'm especially seeing that with the rest of what's going on here. With the 9 of Cups in reverse, that is telling me that you are essentially blocking your own blessings because of this non-flexibility in being able to change your perspective on your situation. Because 9 of Cups it's fulfillment, it's wishes coming true, it's, you've been manifesting for a while, you've been working towards something, it's something that you've put a good amount of blood, sweat, and tears into, and it's finally here, you're exalted because it's finally coming true. And honestly, what I'm seeing here is you'd need to, like I said, have that different perspective, but you already have so much abundance around you, and you're not noticing it. So keep that in mind. What's garbage to you is gold to somebody else. Look around you and take in the abundance that is already surrounding you. And abundance doesn't have to be finances. Abundance could be, I have a roof over my head. Abundance can be, I have an unlimited amount of love in my life. I have been blessed with so many positively influencing relationships or positively influencing people in my life. You need to be able to, temperance, find that balance. Being able to really figure out, okay, what part of this is just, you have to really sort out the difference and get that balance. Temperance card. You need to find that balance in between, okay, what is your ego speaking out and saying, ooh, I don't like this, meh. Or is that your genuine viewpoint on something? Are you mad about the fact that you're stuck at home with your mom right now? Or do you just maybe need to go out and get a little bit more fresh air, and then your perspective would completely change on the situation? You see what I'm saying? And what I'm seeing with the wheel here is you just need to realize that you are the cat's pajamas. You're the best thing since sliced bread. You are abundance. You, through your own thought processes, create your own reality. It's not the divine that needs to give this to you. You are abundance. You manifest your reality. You bring what you want into your life. So if you're sitting there, grousing, basically, because you can't stand back and go, oh, yeah, if I look at this differently, it looks a lot better. I am surrounded by abundance if I only just get my ego out of the way. So let's see what the Giggle deck has for you. So we have... So try not to pour too much of yourself into people and situations that do not have that equivalent give and take, that don't have that even exchange. Because you have the unrequited love, which tells me that there is not an even exchange happening in some sort of facet of your life, in some sort of relationship. There's not that even flow, all right? Make the effort. So that goes with your wheel card. You are the shit, okay? You are the cat's pajamas, the cat's ass, whatever you want to call it. You make your own reality. And if you just put in that effort to change your perspective, or even just put forward an effort to, manifest what you want into your life, it will come to you. The universe will support you. Yeah, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. It's you. You are the one who's creating your own reality. So you really need to get out of your own head here and stop getting in your own way. And separation, time apart from your partner, is on the horizon. So you've been disconnected from yourself for a while. Possibly you used to be a spiritual person and you're just not anymore. And that is what this card is sort of calling you to do, to get back into that spirituality. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, self-worth in reverse. I don't think I really need to tell you what this card means. It's a little lonely chair sitting out there all by itself. You don't have a very high view of yourself. Either that, or being paired with the instinct card, the discovery in reverse, and the bittersweet in reverse, bittersweet being right underneath. You are the shit. You've been disconnected from yourself. So this whole string, what I'm seeing is that you do have a strong intuition, and you probably are a very spiritual person, or you were at one point, and your guides are really, really trying to get your attention to help you with this and what's going on in your life at this very moment. But with this bittersweet, what that's telling me, especially because it's the blue, either you haven't been connecting with your spirituality, or you just have not been listening instinct to the messages that are being sent towards you. And with the discovery in reverse, you really need to develop a relationship with yourself. And I keep saying this in so many of my readings. It's always love yourself, love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. When are you guys going to get onto this? Self-love is the best love. So, what do we have next? Angels and ancestors. Be open to healing information. Make plans and focus. Stay rooted and grounded. Exchange energy to create abundance. So, being open to healing information, your guides are trying to get your attention. So, maybe somebody needs to go and do some dishes, have a shower, sit down in lotus position, whatever you do to get to that mental space of quiet and really connect with your guides, with your ancestors. They're really, really trying to come through here. Make plans and focus. Manifest. Manifest, 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 manifest. You have so much manifestation power. You are manifestation. You create your reality. I don't know how many times I have to keep saying this. Stay rooted and grounded. So yes, meditation would be a very good thing for you, especially if you are getting back into the spiritual world. Staying grounded is something that is very essential. This is for me too. I need to make sure that I'm doing my grounding meditations every day because I may be a Taurus moon and Taurus rising, but you best believe that Pisces sun has got me like way off in the clouds over here, way off in La La Land, and if I allow myself, I'll stay there. Grounding. And the last one, exchange energy to create abundance. You create abundance through putting abundance into other people's lives, loving other people, pushing that love and pushing that light into other people. There's so much crap flying around right now. There's so much just garbage coming out of the news and coming out of our TV screens and out of our phones. Spread some light around, all right? That is going to bring some abundance into your life. Okay, so we have imagination, we have cycles for the moon, and we have fire, passion. So, so I have to keep things a little bit PG for the YouTubes. However, what I'm getting here, especially with the fire card, is somebody needs to, really love themselves, you know, build a relationship with yourself, really get in touch with yourself, okay? You picking up what I'm putting down here? Really getting in touch with yourself. And cycles, wow, that's powerful. So what I'm getting here is work with the cycles of the moon. We have a new moon in Taurus coming up on the 24th. So that's 2 days from now. So new moon and full moon in Taurus that are going to be coming up. New moon in a couple of days and full moon towards the end of the month. Or I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Say you don't know when you don't know. Anyway, so moon cycles. I truly believe that working with the moon cycles is really going to help you bring more abundance into your life. Working with moon cycles, period, is powerful, but especially with Taurus having to do with pleasures and what feels good and good food and good sensations, luxury, okay? So that might be what you're trying to manifest into your life. It may be, you know, the finer things in life, the nicer things in life. And get creative. Use your imagination. What you really need to do here is get out of your own head. Get into that new frame of mind, that new perspective of your situation. You are surrounded by abundance. You are surrounded by love and light. You just need to find it. All right, so that is it for group number 1. Thank you so much for coming by. I love having you here, as always. If you're a subscriber or even if you're new, like, comment, let me know if this resonated with you. I love to hear the feedback. Subscribe and hit that little bell notification so you can stay updated and in the loop when Your Witch posts new videos every Wednesday. Thank you so much again for coming. This is Shadow Oracle, signing off. Hey, group 2, how are ya? Welcome back to the attic. So, what can you do right now to bring more abundance into your life? I've got my pyrite bracelet. I've got my beautiful, beautiful, sunshiny citrine to attract abundance. So let's find out what you can do right now. Starting out with your tarot. So you need to take more risks. You are playing it a little too close to your chest right now. I'm not going to dig into why. I don't need to know why. All I need to know is what Spirit tells me. And you're just, you're playing it too safe. You're playing it too safe. You need to take risks. Justice. Okay. So, do you even really know what you want? And, you know, I don't blame you for not knowing what you want, looking at this. It looks like there's quite a bit of heartache that you're trying to let go of right now. Whether that is the end of a friendship, the end of a relationship, or a closely held belief, or really it could just be, you know, painful separation from people you love, and that's not easy for anybody. But what I'm being told is, if you want to figure out exactly what it is you want to bring into your life, what kind of abundance you want to draw towards you, you need to release. There is some things, some pain, some emotional pain, okay, that needs to be released. And this has to do with a male who made you feel like you were not powerful, that you could not stand in your power, that you couldn't speak your truth. And I see these two as being together. This person could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, King of Spears, Aries, Leo, Sag, or you could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, but I'm more seeing you as the Queen of Swords here, which Swords is your air signs. So that, I'm not so good at Aquarius, and I don't know, what are the other, Gemini and Virgo? You need to release whatever pain is holding you back. There is some sort of emotional trauma that is stopping you from attracting that abundance into your life, because you are so centered on this heaviness in your chest that it has become the singularity, you know, the critical mass that is pulling this negativity into your life, and the abundance can't get through, okay? So you need to release this person, and you need to step back into your power. Let's see what your chakra cards have to say. Okay. All right, so what I see here is that you need to really go through and clear out and balance all of your chakras, like all of them, because what I'm seeing here is pretty much every color that's in this deck came out corresponding with each chakra. Now, if you were to get a bunch of orange, I would say, you know, work on your sacral chakra. If I got a lot of the purple, I would say work on your crown. But yeah, it's just all over the board here. Forgiveness. So you not only need to forgive this person when you release them, difficult, I know, easier said than done. You need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself for really working yourself too much. Just really driving yourself into the ground. Like, you really, really need to be easier on yourself. You need to be gentler with yourself. Just because completion. Just because something ends, doesn't mean that you need to hold on to this forever. Like, I'm just really, really feeling a heaviness, and you need to let it go. Because all of these things that you think are holding you back, all of these things that you think are blocking you, it's not. You are not unworthy. You are not unclean. You are not worthy of degradation. You are not worthy of isolation and being cast out. Okay? Don't lie to yourself. You are perfect. And perseverance. This is something that you're going to have to get through. And I have a feeling that this may be directly related to shaking off, or not necessarily shaking off, but paying karmic debt from your previous life, which I like to liken it more to, you're basically paying for things that your drunk self did. You did it in a past life. You don't remember what happened. You don't remember what you did, but you're paying the price for it regardless. So you're paying for things that your drunk self did that you don't remember doing. Flow. Let life flow around you. Relax. Pretty simple. Masculine. Confidently assert your personal power. You can't make this stuff up. Karma. Resolving karmic ties is your sole purpose. So if you ever ask yourself, why me? It's because you did a lot of people a lot of dirty in a past life, and unfortunately you're paying for it now. And the Rebel deck had something to say. I'm so sorry. This girl is sassy, and if she's got something to say, which if she does, oh boy, I hope you put your ego to bed, because no fighting. Be friggin' grateful. Ish could be so much worse. Ask a frickin' expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a dang professional. So maybe there are some counseling is what I'm getting. You need to seek counseling, and you need to talk to somebody about this so that this can be released. Get the frig out of your head. Get in your heart. It misses you. Wow. All right, moving on to the affirmations. I think you are the only group that the affirmation deck had something to say to. So, pay attention. So what can you do right now, remember, to bring abundance into your life? I have the power to transmute anger and pain into progress and change. I have the power to transmute anger and pain into progress and change. Let's let that sink in for a minute. Can you employ that in your everyday life? I think you can. I acknowledge my fear and allow it to flow through me. Fear may have a lesson for me, but love is what drives me. I acknowledge my fear and allow it to flow through me. Fear may have a lesson for me, but love is what drives me. Ooh, I just got the chills. Spirit is here. Forgiveness is a gift I give to myself. When I forgive others, I free myself from burdens of the past. Forgiveness is a gift that I give to myself. Because when I forgive others, I am released from burdens of the past. All right, moving on to your last 4 cards. We have the Angels and Ancestors. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. Surrender to the divine. Jesus, take the wheel. Surrender everything to the divine. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. You are a light worker. Tune your gifts and shine your light into the world. Whether it is making meals for hospital workers and driving it to your local ER, or doing tarot readings just like me. Shine your light. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. You definitely are a witch, or you are a light worker of some kind. Or if you aren't, boy, do you have it in you. Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, that is it for you guys. Group number 2, thank you so much for coming by. It's always great to have you. So, I am Shadow Oracle, your ever-present, ever-learning guide down your very own fool's journey. A path we all must walk, though a little bit misguided sometimes. We are never divided, and that's the purpose of this channel. So why shadow? I walk what I like to call the shadow path. Because you know what? If we don't acknowledge the darkness and explore the shadow within ourselves, we would have nothing left to give contrast to the light. Thank you so much again for coming. Like the video, comment, did this resonate with you? I love to hear the feedback. Subscribe, hit that little bell notification so you can stay in the loop when you witch post new videos every Wednesday. This is Shadow Oracle, signing off. Hey, group 3, how's it going? Been a hot minute. Well, I have to say that out of all the groups, you got the most tarot cards. Let's unpack this, shall we? So, what can you do to attract abundance into your life right now? I've got my pyrite bracelet. I got my sunshiny, beautiful, abundance attracting citrine. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing you can do is drop the woe is me. That's the first thing I'm getting here. The first thing I'm getting is the fact that somebody, I didn't put that out of frame, I forgot. Somebody is thinking a little too much on what's going wrong, okay? And in terms of manifestation, that does not go so well. It just attracts more shite into your life. And yeah, you're just really, really, really going within yourself, like not in a good way. You are really, really internalizing everything and just focusing on all the stuff that's going wrong. Very, very cyclical thinking to the point where you can't even enjoy things that you typically would enjoy. And you need to get out of your own head. Like, I wanted this to be, what can you do to attract abundance? But this is more turning into a get your shit together kind of reading. So yeah, you need to get out of this woe is me mentality. Don't internalize so much. If there are feelings that need to be spoken about, you need to be more verbal about it. Yeah, this is just reiterating, get out of your head, get out of your head, get out of your head, get out of your head. It's the worst place you could be. absolutely the worst place you could be. Realize that things have to be destroyed for new things to begin. When a forest is growing, when it hits a certain point, it's just going to be trees competing for daylight, and they're going to be stifling each other, and the forest will die. But if a fire comes through and just rips 3/4 of the trees down, that spreads the seeds. That mars the seeds, the outside, so that the inside, the sprouts, can get out easier. It scatters them everywhere. And then what do you find? Not that long after, all this beautiful greenery comes up in the matter of a few weeks. Things have to be destroyed so that good and new, fresh things can come into your life. So what you can do is really do a clear out. Clear out stuff in your house that you don't use. If you haven't worn it or used it in the last 6 to 8 months, get rid of it. I think you're going to find a huge change in your space once you change the flow of chi in your home. Look into some feng shui. That would probably do you a lot of good. So the wheel, this came up in another reading. You need to realize that you are the best thing since sliced bread. If you manifest something, if you really truly set that intention and just pull that towards you and set that intention and manifest, the universe will support you and will direct those things towards you. Try and think of it this way. You are a god choosing to lose all your memory of being a celestial being, putting yourself into a human body to experience the human existence, to experience mortality, to experience pleasure, to experience all of these things. You create your own reality. You are the one who made the fishbowl and then went inside it to see what it was like to live on the inside. You weren't born in the fishbowl. Okay? Hanged Man. Again, this came out in group 1, I think. You need to gain a different perspective. Like, yeah, sure, you're tied up. Yeah, sure, blah, 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 you're stuck, whatever. But it looks like you could have a lot of fun in this situation if you just kind of looked at the bright side. You know? Doesn't look like a bad situation to me. So, a little birdie's telling me that somebody's been hitting the giggle water a little too much. Had one or two too many? Quite a bit lately? Lay off the sauce for a little bit. And if it's not the sauce, then it's the marijuanas, or goodness, I hope not, worse, or some type of escapism is happening. Some form of escapism is happening. Though, for the majority of you, I'm getting, could we not set the bottle down for one night, my dear? One evening. I was there. It's not all for you, folks. And this keeps popping up too. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. I don't know how much I'm gonna have to keep saying this before people start to get it. Like, love yourself. All right, moving on. All right. Joy, you need to really reconnect with what makes you happy in life. I don't care if it's going outside in your bare feet and dancing around on the front lawn like an idiot to your favorite song, or if it's singing in the shower, or I don't care. Do something just for you that makes you feel good. Rediscover joy in your life. And if you want to figure out how you can rediscover joy in your life, look back about 3 videos and go into that reading of mine, and I'll let you know there. Faith and impasse. So this is becoming a very common theme throughout the readings so far. You're getting in your own way. You're blocking your own blessings. So the intoxicants and the escapism, not the non-willingness or not wanting to face reality, and, you know, being stuck in the, oh, this sucks, and really not talking to anybody about it, and just really sitting there stewing in yourself like some angry little gremlin. You're getting in your own way. You're doing all of this, most of this to yourself. And you need to actually, yes. Oh. Okay. Are you not being honest with yourself about something? My throat chakra is acting up. What is going on here? Crystal healing. Look into some crystal healing. Maybe get some type of, you know, blue crystal, some aquamarine, some blue kyanite. Get something for that throat chakra. You can't make this up, guys. Joy. Finding joy in all things is true happiness. Rediscovering joy in your life. The answer to your question is yes. Yes, this lady's crazy. No. If there was a question that may have popped up in your mind during this reading, or if there's a question that you've kind of been asking yourself over and over and over and over again, the answer is yes. Ceremony. Conduct a personal ceremony to celebrate you. Self-love ceremony. And in 2 days, we have a new moon in Taurus. You can't pass that up. Self-love ceremony on the new moon. Freedom. Remove time constraints and responsibilities. Feel free. It's all energy. Money, emotions, it's all energy. All that clutter, scratching at your eyeballs every day when you walk through your house, it's all energy. It's all bogged up, clogged up energy. Remove time constraints and responsibilities. Feel free. Okay, so the Rebel deck had something to say. She's a sassy one. So, go put your ego to bed. I'll have a sip of water while I wait. Alright. You are talented and freaking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for stupid-ish. Detox. Drink a smoothie. Unfriend that a-hole. Throw some ish out. Lay off the sauce. Go clean something. Clear the energy in yourself and your space. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in frickin' La La Land. Choose bravely. I told you she was sassy, and I'm dumbing things down here. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just some bullish. Forgive. Let that ish go. Some solid advice. Moving on, Witch's wisdom had something to say to you. Lady, goddess, feminine. Tap into that feminine energy. Love yourself. Do that self-love ceremony. Tap into, like, this is screaming Aphrodite to me, the woman coming out of a flower. Well, she came out of a seashell, didn't she? Still, self-love. Do that self-love ceremony. Watchtower of the South, summer. Bloom, grow, find yourself, find out who you are, and grow roots and be secure in that and blossom and flourish because you are your own abundance. That's coming up a lot. You are your own abundance. Manifest it, and the universe will support you. Ostara, incubation, and union. It is time to go within. It is time to love yourself. That's what everybody needs to do right now, is just love yourself. All right, that is it for you guys. Group number 3. Thank you so much for coming by the attic once again. I am Shadow Oracle, your ever-present, ever-learning guide down your very own fool's journey. A path that we all must walk, though a little bit misguided sometimes, we are never divided, and that is the purpose of this channel. So why shadow? I walk what I like to call the shadow path. Because you know what? If we didn't acknowledge the darkness, if we didn't explore the shadows within ourselves, there'd be nothing left to give contrast to the light. Thank you so much again for coming by. Like the video, put down a comment, let your witch know how she did. I love to hear the feedback. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that little bell notification so you stay in the loop when your witch drops new videos every Wednesday. This is Shadow Oracle, signing off. Hey, Group 4, how's it going? Thank you so much for coming back. It's great to have you. So, what can you do right meow to attract more abundance into your life? I got my pyrite bracelet. I've got my sunshiny abundance attracting citrine. And I am so ready to find out what you can do to attract more abundance into your life. Now, this reading is definitely different from the other 3. So, I'm getting that you might be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sag. You know, I have to be different than everybody else. I have to shine. Which, nothing wrong with that, because it's all the other groups they've been really harped on about self-love and loving themselves. And if there's one thing I know about fire signs, is most of them have no problems loving themselves. Which, please, do not give a fire sign a mirror. No, I'm just kidding. The love of my life, my wife, is a fire sign. She's an Aries. I love her so much. Anyway, getting into your reading. So we have the Sun, enjoy success and happiness. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Winter, take care of your needs. And the High Priest, intend and create. Now, this reading is different than the other ones because everybody else started with tarot, whereas you are starting with oracle cards, which I found kind of interesting. So, what can you do to attract more abundance into your life? Well, what I see here is you already have a lot of abundance surrounding you. You already have a lot of positive relationships and a lot of positive people in your life. You have a roof over your head. Realistically, if you look around, you're surrounded by the stuff. You are protected. You are stable. Now, what I do see you can do here is taking care of your own needs. Stop focusing so much on other people and focus a little bit of your time on what you need, okay? What's beneficial for your spiritual self? What's going to feel good to your spirit? And intend and create. Now, this is something that the other groups did have. Manifest, okay? Manifest, manifest, manifest. You have so much manifestation energy around you and so much manifestation potential. We have a new moon coming up pretty soon here. It is the 22nd, and it's coming up on the 24th. That's 2 days. Get your stuff together and get ready. So, moving on into your tarot, you have the King of Cups. So, I think this card clearly depicts what you can do to attract more abundance into your life. Meditate. Get a garden going. Grow something. Put a little bit of effort into something that you have to, tend to and love every single day and really, really pay attention to. Go start doing a garden. Go just really connecting with nature in that sense is what I'm getting. 9 of Swords. Get out of your head. Get out of your head, get out of your head, get out of your head. Now that's something that was also from the other readings. You're way too much in here. Get back into your heart space for a bit. 10 of Swords. Okay, so things need to end before new things can be brought in. You need to realize that yes, endings suck. Endings are usually painful or bittersweet to some extent, but you need to remember that these endings need to happen so that you can walk over that sand dune into the next adventure. Because you can't have all of these things piled up on top of one another, unfinished things. Because then that's just going to accumulate clutter in your life, and you don't want that. Endings are good. Endings are necessary. And look at this, Page of Cups. Another manifestation card. You may be trying to manifest love into your life, and this is a sign to keep going. Or it could be a push from the universe saying, if you're single, and you've been single for a while, go out. You're good. You've had enough time. Go. Manifest that new love. And be specific. So, what does the witch's wisdom have to say? Wow. So, I just mentioned, a man's and stuff. And you got the masculine card. Now, this could be indicating that I was right, that you are an Aries, Leo, Sag, because that is definitely very, very yin, positive energy, very masculine energy. But if you're not a man, then this could be confirming that, manifesting that love that you want into your life. Yes. Manifesting that abundance of love into your life. High Priestess. Connecting with your intuition. Are you a tarot reader by chance? Do you look into scrying mirrors or divination of any kind? Because if you don't, this is telling you that you have an extremely strong intuition and you need to connect with it. And tarot cards is a very good way that you're able to do it. Or this is telling you that you have picked the right pile. So the last few cards I have for you are Moonology to close everything off. So what else can you do to attract more abundance into your life? Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Know how to rest when you need to rest. At the end of those cycles, you need to recognize when that happens. And instead of push, 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 you need to go into that Four of Swords energy, that hermit mode energy, you know? And need to, you know, be quiet within yourself for a while. Rest, recuperate, recharge those batteries. And a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. So I keep getting like Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag. But what I find interesting here is you have 3 full moon cards. And one thing that everybody has been told with all of their readings, pretty much, I think, out of all of the 4, at least 3, was told to work with the moon cycles. We have that new moon coming up in just 2 freaking days. Now, somebody correct me, but we have a new moon and a full moon in Taurus. So this is going to be really, really powerful stuff. Do that new moon ceremony and manifest that love into your life. Or if it's self-love or whatever it is you want to manifest into your life, do it. Be specific. Script that ish. Write it down as if you're journaling and it's already a part of your life. And you know what? I need to be doing some scripting. These readings aren't just for you. 9 times out of 10, when a reader's telling something to you, they need to hear some of it too. All right, well, that looks like the end of the reading. You're the last pile. Thank you so much for coming. It's so, so great to catch up with you guys again and to catch up with your energies. I hope that that helped you to figure out what you can do to manifest more abundance into your life, and I wish you the best of luck. I am Shadow Oracle, your ever-present, ever-learning guide down your very own fool's journey, a path that we all must walk, though a little bit misguided sometimes. We are never divided, and that is the purpose of this channel. So why shadow? I walk what I like to call the shadow path, because you know what? If we didn't explore the darkness, if we didn't explore the shadows within ourselves, we would have nothing left to give contrast to the light. Thank you so, so, so much again for coming. Like, drop a comment, let your witch know how she did. Did this resonate with you? Did it not? Why? Why not? I love to hear from you guys. Subscribe, hit that little bell notification so you can stay in the loop when your witch drops new content every Wednesday. This is Shadow Oracle, signing off.